There you go.
Welcome back to Chewed Up. I'm Carla Hall. I'm here with Michael Symon. Clinton, well, he went to change his sweater.
Oh, and there he is coming back. Yeah, you're back. Oh, we're rolling.
Yeah,
you got to get remic'd. It's going to be
start
fantastic.
What do you...
I'm furious, y'all.
Chewed Up.
Pull up a chair and get ready for a good time with Michael Symon, Carla Hall, and Clinton Kelly. Let's get into it.
Look at this adorable sweater. Isn't this cute?
You brought it back. Everybody saw it already the first time.
Are we really rolling?
We're rolling, yeah. Are you going to cut this out?
To talk about how mad I am at Nick. He would not let me wear this adorable sweater. Like, isn't this beautiful?
It's moraying.
It's moraying.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
That's what's like...
I feel like the folks at home can deal with a little moray. And guess what? Some people are just listening.
Ted Baker?
Ted Baker sweater.
That was an expensive, adorable sweater.
Just took the tags off of it, and
what's a
now I can't wear it.
in America? What's a size 5?
Size 5 is extra slim.
It's tall and slim. You haven't seen that side?
Tall and fabulous. Anyway, Nick, I'm really not mad at you. You're just doing your job. It's good. But I'm going to leave the sweater here.
As a gentle reminder that I'm not mad, but I'm angry.
I mean,
Thank
every
you.
time Clinton takes something off, I put it on.
Now your butt is meringue. Carla, I gotta, like, one of your great gifts in life is that no matter what you put on, it looks like you wear clothes better than maybe any human I've ever met.
I will tell you.
You do.
I love this mixed print going on right now.
Don't get too used to it.
Clinton just took the tag off this stuff. Okay, y'all, I know we started the show, but now Clinton is here. This show is all about the things that we love to cook. We're not talking about trends. We're not talking about what's going viral. We're not even thinking about what somebody is shouting into a ring light. This show is about anything goes, what we want to do. Why are you laughing?
The whole week. The whole week.
The
not just
whole
this show.
week,
Yeah.
what we want to do. And we're starting out with Michael. Michael, tell us, what did you want to do?
Well, so like, I kind of feel like this week's a little bit like, it's not like a theme, but a little bit about food that makes us comfortable.
Yeah.
Like maybe like food that just like makes us feel good and it's comfortable. And pasta is probably one of my most comfortable places. So, I have a friend, he's also a chef. And when Liz and I are in LA, he used to live right down the street from us in Venice and come over and cook a lot, and we'd cook dinner, whatever. Just a wonderful human being, but makes really beautiful pasta. You may have heard of him. He's been on a couple, shows around Food Network and such.
He might also be your most handsome friend.
You said it, not me.
Sorry, Bobby.
I can say that.
Yeah, you have a type.
He's one of your cutest friends.
Handsome. Clinton's type is handsome. He is very handsome. He's a very
cute.
handsome man. He was co-host of Chow House, which was a really fun show based in Italy, which is where he's from. He was also on Netflix, Say I Do, and currently he is mentoring young cooks on Worst Cooks in America, which is not an easy job.
You did that
I've
job,
done it.
too.
Carla's done it.
Yeah.
We've all done it. Obviously, Ann has passed, but that was Ann's show for a very long time. But a really fun concept show, I think, where people, they truly don't know what the hell they're doing. Like,
You think you're being punked, and you realize
you're like,
being punked.
holy shit, they really don't know how to cook at all. So I'm very excited that he's here today because I see what's going on, and I believe I know what it's gonna make. So I would like to welcome chef, friend, good pal, and a handsome fella, Chef Gabe Bertaccini.
Hi.
How you doing?
Wait, let me say hi to Clinton first. Sorry,
Ooh, is it hot in here?
tall and handsome. I like that. Just stay close to me, okay? Please. Come stai, cara? Tutto bene?
I think you're only moderately
All right, well,
handsome.
thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. And so now we can start our show.
Now take off
Oh
all
my
your
God.
clothes.
This is the problem here. I don't know. Okay, well, this is another problem right there.
Right.
Yeah, it's a Michael and I are very loud.
Oh, very loud.
Very loud.
No, but so are they.
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah.
Hey,
Making me
listen.
laugh.
We're very loud, so I apologize in advance. If you can't understand anything of what we're saying, we're just talking
No,
back and forth.
I think when you're like Italian or Greek and Italian, obviously you're from Florence, right?
Yes, of
Florence.
course. Yeah.
Beautiful.
You
Yeah,
know,
that's beautiful, huh?
Right.
And I mean, actually, this is funny because, you texted me and you're like, well, what would you like to cook? It's like, well, what's the theme? It's like, anything goes. Whatever you like, what do you cook at home, what you crave. I'm like, well, I mean, I crave a nice...
I feel what you hear is not what
100%.
I said.
I make my own. I make my own.
I said, Gabe, just
interpretation.
something simple, something people that they would
There you
make
go.
at home, but it should represent you.
So we're making wild boar ragù. Wild boar ragù with a nice cacio pepe polenta. You tell me, wild boar. You guys don't have availability of wild boar?
Every time I'm in the Safeway and I pass the wild boar, I think,
know.
what could I possibly make?
Exactly.
But
Thank you,
what
thank you.
happened was
I appreciate
he
it.
said to me on the phone, I think maybe I'll make it like a bolognese or something like that. I'm like,
Yeah,
perfect.
yeah.
And I go, oh, that's perfect. So then I get to the hotel, and Tim, who Gabe knows too, my
Oh, my
culinary director
God.
Tim, who works on the show, Tim and I are sitting down to watch a football game on Sunday, and he goes, oh, something's getting dropped off. I gotta run to the door at the hotel, and he runs to the door and he comes back. I go, what the hell is that? He goes, wild boar. I go, for what?
For what?
And he goes, Gabe's pasta. Well, I'm like, boop, boop, boop.
So we have to talk about, it's like, cooking for me started at a very young age. I'm from Florence, Tuscany. And literally one of the first things I did when I was, a teenager, even before that, it would be going hunting for wild boar in the countryside of Tuscany with my grandparents.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
And it's such a like a tradition, especially in Tuscany.
But they're really dangerous, aren't they?
They are.
The wild boar are...
They look very. They don't look. They look a little bit like Michael Symon. They look like they're not very friendly. You know what I mean?
With pointy teeth. Yeah.
We pick. I just want you to, this, like Italians, the worse they treat you, the more they love you.
Yes.
Oh,
You guys know that? Okay, all right.
Don't believe me. Not like, well, Clinton's Italian.
You know
too.
that.
That explains about
you know
half
that?
of my experience.
There you go. This is exactly how it works.
Clinton's like, I kept treating him like shit.
If we are too polite with you, there is an issue. I'm like, anyhow, so wild boar, it's really close to my heart. And I don't know, when was the last time you ate wild boar?
I don't know when I have had it.
Here you go.
I have had boar.
You have?
Ages ago with like a jam. It was like a grape jam plum.
Oh, beautiful.
Juniper berry thing.
Yeah.
I'm sure I've had it in Italy, but I
Yeah.
haven't really had it that much in America.
Right? Yeah, it's something
And
that
they
we
would
don't
sub
really
pork,
like.
right?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. It's something that we don't really see much here. But again, in Italian cooking, it's very, very common. And again, if you don't want to use wild boar, we'll talk about it, but you can just do a bolognese. This is really the basic of a bolognese making.
Okay.
So you can really use,
Well,
beef.
if you were using wild boar, would you do beef or pork or a blend?
So that depends. Italian cooking is all about regionality, so it really depends where you are. In Tuscany, we use mostly all beef, with a little bit of fat, which comes either from pancetta, prosciutto, or guanciale, or something like bacon, right? Italian bacon, something along those lines. But if you go up north to Emilia-Romagna, that's where the veal and pork comes in.
Right.
Sometimes in the north, even veal, pork, and beef. So it's very interesting. We try to kind of describe Italian cooking. There is actually a book called Artrusi, which is the first book that tried to identify Italian cooking. But it's very difficult to do because one recipe has 25, 30 different variations.
Yeah,
so it really depends.
How about if you're in New Jersey?
If you're
in New Jersey, what would you use in place of wild boar? If you didn't have Tim and I to go hunting yesterday.
hunting there.
Yes.
You
This
could-
is Jersey wild boar.
This is Jersey wild boar. You would just use like a beef, and that's what you would use. So you would do a beef together with some fat, so in this
like
case would be
pancetta or
pancetta.
That
Yeah.
pan ain't even hot.
Okay, so should we start?
Yeah.
All right,
do
we're
it.
gonna start. So
Oh, this one.
these, okay, so here there's
what temp do you want
20
it at?
different. Okay, here you go. So it all.
You
it's
want
a
it
beautiful
high?
range, by
High?
the way. Of course.
Okay.
Yeah. Actually, you know what? Put it in medium. Here you go.
Got it.
Perfect.
All right.
So the thing about wild boar, it's a very lean meat.
Yes.
Right. So I was actually going to ask you, did you eat wild boar like grilled or braised or?
It was a loin, and then it had bacon wrapped around it.
That's very interesting. So exactly. So you see preparations, with wild boar that comes with, an addition of fat.
Mm-hmm.
In this case is, pancetta. Pancetta, classic, the pork belly basically of the pig.
Yeah.
If you don't have pancetta, which now you can find kind of everywhere, I feel, but you can use bacon, right, which is great. Now, I like to start this with the pan kind of cold. That's why it wasn't even on.
Yeah.
Because we want the fat to re-render, right?
Yes.
We want that. I think that's a lot of people at home, they just
No,
turn
it's a
on,
great-
it's hot,
I think
and then
that's a great tip for people.
and
'cause
then they
people-
throw the pancetta in. When you're using these, fat cuts, in this case, again, pancetta, you kind of want the time, to just really re-render the fat. So this is kind of where we're going to start.
Now, a bolognese from start to finish is a few
It
hours
takes a
long
while.
project.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So
But today we only have 3.5 hours, right?
extra long episode of
Nick
Tuna.
told me.
I'm here for it.
That's why I
Buckle
got
up,
coffee.
folks.
It's about 4 cup of coffee. So just
It's
take
gonna be
it
our
easy.
longest show. And
Take it easy,
starts-
guys.
As he's-
3.5 hours.
And as you're rendering out the pancetta, Gabe was also on season 2 of 24.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
And he did very well. I mean, you made it very far to the competition.
Well, I didn't win, so clearly I didn't do very well.
No, but you did. But one thing that I learned about Gabe is he starts getting very crabby without sleep.
Very crabby.
Very crabby.
Hey, don't you guys? Like, for me, sleep is important.
I get 8 hours a night.
And that's why we are both tall and handsome. Like, it's
Exactly,
just,
right?
It's,
You are
that's why-
not tall. You are handsome. He's tall. He's tall. Carla's tall.
I'm taller than you.
But I'm not claiming to be tall. By the way, being taller than me does not make you tall.
Correct.
One of the proposition of the new year is to get rid of this negativity sometimes that I feel around me. And I feel today is God's test.
Is that why you don't
I'm like
wanna-
trying to
It's
see
a
how this
spiritual
works.
experience.
It's a spiritual experience, of course.
Tune up.
All right. If you are laughing, drooling, or yelling at us through your screen right now,
Then you're one of us, and we love you for it.
So don't just watch in silence. Hit that subscribe button on YouTube or follow wherever you're listening.
Yeah, that way you don't miss when Clinton starts another bread and cheese crusade.
okay. Or when Michael burns something on purpose.
Oh, whatever. It's called Flavor Clinton.
Subscribe, follow, tell a friend, whatever it takes.
More chaos, more comfort food every week on Chewed Up.
Can you pass me, my love, a little bit of extra virgin olive oil
Yes.
right there? Here you go. All right, we're gonna add a little extra virgin olive oil. This is so funny. I always cook with extra virgin olive oil.
Yeah,
I know that a lot of people are like, don't waste it. It's just to, just the EVO is fine. I always use extra virgin olive oil. Don't you guys? I don't know.
Always.
I mean, 95% of the time.
Right?
do.
I mean, unless you're like deep frying things.
Right.
Have you guys seen this? Liz got some. Have you seen this algae oil?
Oh, you posted about that.
Oh, you posted about it. Yes.
It is,
You posted about
and
it.
I same way. I always cook with extra virgin olive oil. It is very interesting. Like I'm working at it.
Algae, like
Algae, yeah,
Tuscan.
ALG, yeah. So, but it's naturally reoccurring. It's sustainable. Has a smoking point, like insane, the highest of all smoking points.
Yeah, like 450 or
I think it's
what?
even higher, Carl. I think it's like 540 or so.
whoa.
It's like insane.
Whoa.
And it has this very neutral buttery flavor. I'm
Yeah.
like, this is an
Let me find
interesting
out.
one to cook in.
How much they're paying you?
Not zero.
I'm kidding.
No, zero. Zero. It was actually funny because I posted it and people go, "We're so sick." That wasn't our. We're so sick of you posting stuff yourself.
And you're like, "No, I
just
actually
like
like
this shit. You pay me zero money. I'm pulling a Carla Hall. I'm promoting the hell out of them. They're paying me nothing.
Is that you?
Oh, the worst.
Things
Isn't
that
your
I
girl?
like. I'm not even, and I always say, I'm not being paid for this. I'm just sharing. I like them.
Oh my God. I mean, listen.
Yeah, on our chew days, Carla would be like, I'm flying off to, Topeka for the weekend. We're like, oh, but you have a big job out there? No, I'm just going. They invite me. What are you doing? You're taking a whole weekend in Topeka for free? Not that there's anything wrong with Topeka, but
They invite. I'm like,
you invite Carla, she comes.
Yeah.
You say, do you want a bite of this? She takes a bite.
Oh my God.
so nice.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
I'm
So
like, you
you're
get
up
it.
for adventures at any point.
I'm up
in
for
life.
adventures.
I love this.
Even if I make it sick.
Either.
Not by Topeka, but
Not about to pick up.
Carla also, You're learning a lot. You'll learn about all
I'm
of us.
loving this.
Carl, like if a fan, which we appreciate all of our fans, but like I love a letter from a fan, but I don't like sometimes fans will send food, and I don't eat food that came from someone I've in the kitchen. I don't.
You just don't know,
Yeah.
right?
You don't
Not
know
Carla.
if the cat was on the couch.
Carla.
Oh, you made this cider. Let me taste it.
And she's like, I don't feel well. Did you guys try the cider? And we're like, no, we did not have that cider. You piece of shit.
Well, that's because, Michael, you and I have a lot of enemies, and Carla doesn't. So Carla gets all the most beautiful things. We just don't trust it. I'm like, I don't know what they put in here, you know?
No, I want to see where it came from.
Oh my God. Okay, so listen, at this point, after the pancetta kind of render, you got the extra virgin olive oil. We add the Trinity, right? We call it the Trinity, or the three Marys, actually, in Italy, which is celery, carrots, and what are you doing?
Just for later, your parsley. You want
Okay,
parsley?
all right. Yeah, sure.
I'm sorry, cheese. I'm just trying to stay ahead of the game for you. Like a good sous chef would do.
I'm loving this, Michael.
Boy,
I'm
Carl,
loving this.
Clinton called you handsome, and now you're just you are high maintenance all of a sudden. You have become so high. Like I've known you for a bit now, and now you're high maintenance because you got called handsome.
It's okay. It's like keep chopping. Keep chopping.
Yeah, exactly.
So wait, go back to the Trinity. So you put
Carrots, onions, and celery, right?
Yeah.
Classic.
Yep.
This is really kind of how just a regular bolognese, even not wild boar, kind of starts, right?
Yeah.
Now, you see that I actually add always the garlic towards the end. We never want the garlic, of course, to board, right?
Yeah.
Also, are you team take the garlic out, or are you team keep the garlic in?
Americans, I usually are team leave the garlic in.
Right?
Yeah.
I think that
I
too.
think Americans
Yeah,
like
I like
garlic
it.
more than Italians like garlic.
I agree fully. So if it says like, a recipe says like, you add 2 cloves of garlic, how many actually cloves of garlic you
Totally
add?
4, I would
See,
add.
Well, double the garlic.
me too.
But in Italy, they use
No,
so
in
much
Italy we
less
throw
garlic.
it and then we take it out.
Yeah.
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 Which I find a shame. Like,
Almost like a
So you
habanero.
become Americanized. Yeah.
I love garlic. I mean, I just add so much garlic and then I take it, spread it on the bread.
Yes.
Oh my God, isn't that beautiful?
The best.
I have nobody to kiss at any point in my life, so I'm like, I can do whatever I want.
Yes,
you know what I mean?
that's right.
So at this point, we're gonna add a little bit of garlic cloves right here. And again, if
You
you
give them a
want,
little smash before you put them in? Or
yes,
no?
there is a
Okay.
little smash in
Little
there.
smash.
Yep,
Okay.
absolutely. And this is kind of where really the magic starts. You kind of want to bring the heat down and let all these flavors kind of come together. You want to make sure the carrots are, getting a little soft. And then we go into, the next step, which is a bolognese always has an element of tomato sauce, right? I like to use, in this case, I like to use a tomato paste first.
Okay.
And the reason is I don't want to use too much tomato sauce in my bolognese. And, because it's really about like the meat and the vegetables that you have in there. And if you put too much tomato sauce or peeled tomatoes, then it kind of covers it up. It becomes this heavy blanket on top of things,
It's soupy.
Right,
you know?
and also you don't know. You don't know if you're tasting wild boar, you don't know if you're doing, it could be anything, beef,
Yeah,
pork,
right.
veal.
Yeah.
And I kind of want to know what I'm eating in terms
Yeah.
of protein, right?
I want to know.
I want Dang, oh my God.
Oh, they could do it all.
She
They're
does
very-
it all.
They do it all. Both of them. They sing, they dance, they do it all. I mean, like, I cook. That's it.
I'm a one-trick
Yeah, me too.
guy.
I got
I'm
one skill.
You guys do everything.
We just break out in song dance.
I'm
Yeah.
loving this. I'm loving this. I'm loving this. So, a little tomato paste. Of course, you want to make sure that you kind of, brown this. Because, the caramelization of the tomato, it's really what brings, the sweetness to this entire dish.
I remember years ago, we talked about Amber Rell. I remember watching
Oh my
Amber Rell
God.
make a bolognese, and she was like, make sure that you brown the tomato paste.
Right?
And
Yeah.
before that, I hadn't really been browning it. This is like a long time ago, and that really does change. Browning
It
the tomato
completely
paste
changed, right?
completely
Yeah.
changes everything.
Flavor in
Yeah.
the
Thank you.
brown.
Yeah.
Flavor, yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
But the
Brown
other
is
thing that
flavor.
you said, you talked about, Italians and the cooking is about originality and like 25 versions of things.
It's
And what I
so
love
true.
about that is sometimes people will say, you don't do it like this the way my grandmother would make
yeah.
it. You are wrong. But what you all are saying, this is my version.
They were 2
You don't
towns
sh-
over.
Yes.
My Nona was 2 towns over from your Nona. That's why it's different.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah, right,
And that
yeah.
is like basically the Italian version of not yucking somebody's yum.
Right.
Yeah.
This is their version.
Right.
You allow people to have that version.
I also feel, Carl, too, like one of the the very Italian American like Sunday sauce, and
Oh my
like
God,
and like,
so good,
but
right?
like my grandmother when she like Sunday sauce it always had tomatoes in it. And
Yeah.
Now you and I have talked about
Yeah.
it was never the same though.
Yes.
Like so,
Yeah.
and that's I think the very Italian thing was
Yeah,
like,
it's not
you know,
very-
like whatever they
you lacked.
found or
Yeah,
whatever
whatever
they
you
had,
lacked.
they threw in.
Yeah.
You know, and that I think is very Italian.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you guys grew up this way at all, but like we would have 2 boxes in my home. One was for bread. We would never throw away bread. Stale bread.
Right.
You know, we would buy bread every couple of days, and you know it will go stale, and we would never throw it away. So we would keep this big bag of these half, you know, loaves of bread or little pieces and stuff. And then towards the end of the month, when this bag was giant and it couldn't fill anymore, we would make either bread soup, a bread and tomato
right,
soup,
right, yeah.
you know, papa al pomodoro, or we would make a panzanella salad,
Yes.
or we would make a ribollita. These are all recipes that incorporate
Yeah.
the stale bread
Stale
because it's such, you know, throwing away
Like,
bread.
why would you
it's,
waste
you know,
it?
why are you
Yeah.
doing that?
Sacrilege.
And same thing would be with a bolognese or a tomato sauce. We would have a box inside the fridge with all these little pieces, you know, the end of a prosciutto, a little end of a mortadella, you know, some beef that was
Right.
there, or like a piece of, you know, veal, sausage, you know, Italian sausage. And then at the end of the week, we would grind everything up, and that would be the tomato sauce. So yes,
Okay.
it would never taste the same. It's
Right.
very true, but it would always taste so family and so
Right,
beautiful.
right.
But I think what you guys are just saying, it's beautiful. Like we would never waste anything.
But that's
you know?
the
There is
beauty of,
this
I
beauty.
feel, like we're, when a lot of people are learning how to cook, they're so tied into the recipe.
Oh my God,
They
yes.
lose the story
Right?
of where it
Yeah,
came
yeah.
from.
Right.
And it's like, that's why I always say, learn the technique, and then it doesn't matter. You know, you build from there.
Yep.
You know.
But I want to ask about the bread that's in there for a month.
Yes.
So the bread would get stale and not moldy?
No, it
That's
would
a
get
real-
stale.
That's a real question.
Well, it
Right?
would completely go stale. I never seen moldy bread until I moved to the United States.
Exactly.
I'm so
Why?
sorry. I'm just gonna say this.
No,
Never
That's
seen
what I'm
moldy
saying.
bread.
Why
Ever.
is that? Why is
I don't
that?
know. Well, I
Oh,
mean,
yeah, I think it's the plastic bag. You know what? In Italy, right, they don't
We
give you
never
bread in a
use it.
plastic
No,
bag.
no,
They
no,
give you a
no.
paper bag, and I think
Exactly.
that's dry enough.
Exactly.
And I also
Bread in a
thi-
plastic bag will
Moisture
mold. Yeah.
creates mold.
fully.
I also think too, it's just like a lot of they put a lot of things in bread here so they don't get stale.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So like, so
The
they're
shelf life
holding
is
moisture
like,
in,
yeah.
so then the moisture gets pushed out and turns to
into
mold,
that
as
black
opposed
mold.
they just naturally get stale.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's very true. It's interesting. I had the same exact experience, and I'm like, why is this bread going moldy? And I never saw that. In fact, I started putting it in the freezer. You know, when it starts to get a little stale,
Yeah.
you know, immediately, so that it doesn't get moldy. Okay, so I took the wild boar, the New Jersey. Is it
New
New
Jer-
Jersey?
New Jersey wild boar.
The New Jersey wild boar.
Yeah.
You know, ground wild boar. Usually we use like a shoulder, right? The shoulder part of a wild boar. And then a little bit of salt, pepper. This is when you kind of want to bring up the heat. And again, just like Carla said, brown is flavor.
Yeah.
So at
Yeah.
this point, before you even add any liquid, which you see it's right here, you just want to make sure, thank you so much, you just want to make sure that, I love this. This is, I feel so spoiled today. I
Don't
feel
get
so-
used-
don't get used to it. Don't get used to it. You just want to make sure that the meat becomes brown, because that's the
Yes.
caramelization of the protein here. It's really what makes the sauce, you know, really yummy. And also, just like you say, this is a sauce that's gonna take 3 hours.
Yeah.
You know, and you can really cook it even longer. In fact,
Yeah.
I would argue that this is a sauce that if you make it the day before and you let it rest at night in the fridge and then you bring it back alive the day after, it's even better. Right?
Yeah,
It's
we
like
talk
one of
about
those
that all
cases.
the
So what I like about this, it's again very easy to make at home. It's a bolognese sauce. You can make more. You can freeze it and then take it out anytime you want. Like this is what my mother used to do. You know, I would just like make a bunch of, you know, a big pan and big pot. She would make a lot of it and then, you know, freeze some and you know, and then you can use it for lasagna, pappardelle, for polenta.
Sure.
You know, you can use it for a lot of different.
I love making a big batch because you know it freezes well too. If you can't,
Yeah.
you don't want to
Freezes
eat it
so
so
well.
well. Put it in a zip top bag and put it in the freezer. It's going to be great anytime you want it.
Chewed up.
You may have noticed some of the boards and plates we're using. Those are all from Frontgate, including some from my very own collection.
They've got everything from outdoor furniture to decor to entertaining essentials, all made with quality, comfort, and style in mind.
And since most of it is designed in-house, you can't find their pieces anywhere else.
Frontgate, thanks for making our spread look so good.
For more information, go to frontgate.com.
Hey, as you're browning your meat, should we do some questions?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
For
we
chewing a
have
screw or
questions?
like just
Or
other-
whatever, like any game, like, well, it's because it's gonna take a
Yeah.
second. for
Yeah,
the
it's gonna
brown.
take a
Mike,
little
Mike,
second
pretend
here.
the bolognese while
Yeah,
you answer
I
the
could
question.
10, you talk.
Okay, so Gabe.
Oh, yes.
Bertaccini.
That's
That's
exactly it.
Screw it. If you like it, you say chew it. If
Yeah.
you don't like it, you say screw it.
Wait. Say that again. Chew it. I wasn't listening.
We all get confused by the same
Chew
thing.
it or screw
If you
it?
like it, chew it. If
Okay.
you hate it, screw it.
All right, cool.
Yes, it is confusing.
Great.
Yeah,
Love.
because it seems like a lot of people think screw it is good.
It's good.
Well, yeah, that's I think.
I mean, depends what you're talking about. I had some great screws in my life. Didn't you? Like, no,
I love
right?
hardware too.
Just so you know.
real quick.
Carla never gets a sexual reference until everyone's.
No.
Oh my
Now
God.
she's just starting
Carla,
to
you're
get
starting. This is a bad influence.
Carla's going to make her first booty call at 68 years old.
Correct. That is right. That ought to be coming in.
I have a funny game story before this starts real quick because we're making funny sexual jokes. So when I first met Gabe, we're in LA and he has 3 beautiful dogs. They're all Australian Shepherds.
Oh, beautiful.
And I'm like, oh my God, Gabe, these 3 dogs, that's a lot. Like there's a lot going on. Yeah, Michael, you know. So I go, you have, and these dogs have high energy. He goes, yes, this one I got 9 years ago when I broke up with my boyfriend. Then everything was better. I got a new boyfriend. This one I 5 years ago when I broke up with the second boyfriend. And then this one too.
When I broke up with my third boyfriend. So I have a pattern, okay? The pattern is I get a dog usually 2 or 3 weeks after I break up. And it's just like my way of coping with things.
Oh my God.
You know, like some people, I don't know, go on vacation. Some people, you know, pick up the pint of ice cream and they sit on the couch and they watch movies.
Yeah.
I decide to ruin my life with
dogs.
you know, with more dogs.
Your dogs are awesome though. I love your dogs.
Well, the interesting, I mean, 3 dogs is a lot, and you know, but the reason why I have 3 is that one day I went to this silent retreat. Thank you, silent retreat, which is already like oxymoron for me. Can you
So
imagine?
how long?
Silent
How long
retreat.
was it?
It was 8 days.
Okay.
And I went to Mexico. In this like commune, and I mean, after 3 hours, I was already like going nuts.
Oh, Lord.
And then the last day, finally, we kind of could talk, and we did a visualization meditation kind of thing. So you sit down and you visualize your life, right? And so we're sitting like to the
Carla's
to the
husband does this, by the way.
Oh my God, this is so to the smallest details, right? You're like, okay, where do I wake up? How do I look? What am I putting on? Do I have somebody next to me?
So you're not visualizing like manifesting a future, but your actual life. You're visualizing.
You realize what you would like it
What
to
you
be.
would like it to
you
be.
know, like
Okay,
yeah,
all
yeah.
right.
So I'm
Okay.
sitting down and I'm visualizing. So I wake up in bed with somebody. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna either be married or in a relationship. And I wake up in this house that is on the Pacific Coast Highway up north towards Big Sur. I'm like, okay, that doesn't sound bad. I'm like, I like this retreat. I'm like, this is great. So then all of a sudden I go down into the kitchen and I open the gate. Oh, the French door is in the back, and me and this imaginary boyfriend or partner, we have a backyard, and all of a sudden, 8 Australian shepherds.
Oh my God.
Come and meet me. And I'm the happiest man alive. And I'm like, so I wake up and everybody's sharing what they're seeing. You know, they're like, oh, you know, my mother was there. They're like, and they're like, Gabriel, what about this guy? I gonna have 8 Australian shepherds. That's what I'm gonna have. And so that's when then I broke up. And that's when I got the 3rd dog. And so I'm slowly, you know.
You have 5 more breakups.
You have 5 more to go before you reach
You gotta have a goal in life. And,
Maybe just turn it into one night stand. Get a dog after one. That way it's gonna save you time if you get a dog after one night stand.
if I do that, it's gonna be 65 plus. So I'm a gay man, and you know that takes a while. Okay, so we got the browning of the meat. Now we kind of want to add the red wine, right? I like this. Oops. Also, I'm just to say this. You know, people always say, put the wine that you want to drink. Don't use like you know, shitty wine. Do I want to? Like, I mean, I think like once evaporates everything. Can we just
Look at
no?
it.
You want to use like
you're the Italian.
Yeah.
We'll do whatever you say.
in Italy we use like literally $3, you know,
$3
$3. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. But your $3 is our what? 10? 15?
Yeah, 12, 15. Yeah, I was saying.
I mean,
I was
You
saying-
also have wild boar just
but
cruising
I'm
around.
saying
also have wild
their
boar.
version of the $3 bottle of wine.
Yeah, it's
Right,
in
it's
America.
cheaper.
Yeah.
It's a better wine. It's cheaper.
True. I mean, you know, I would say don't spend too much money, you know.
exchange rate.
Yeah,
Also, if you have like a bottle of wine left in the fridge, you know,
Yeah.
and if
That's
you don't
what
have
we
red wine, you can use white wine. You know, again, I think I like it a lot. Like, I think in America we just focus too much on the recipe and we
Yes.
try to follow it. and then we get stressed out, and they're like, I hate
Yes.
cooking. I'm like, no, you don't hate cooking. You hate following,
Oh my
line
God,
by
can you
line,
say that
right?
again?
And then you get stressed out because it doesn't look like the pictures, and it doesn't taste. Of course, it doesn't look like the picture. You think this is gonna taste like my grandmother? Probably not. I'm like, it's fine. It's like you have to have room for mistakes, and like you have to make a recipe your own. And that's why I'm like, okay, you don't have red wine, do
fine.
white wine. It's fine.
okay.
It's whatever. So that's good. There is some good substitutions that you learn to make and to do once you get more familiar in the kitchen. I think that's very important. So red wine in there, and now the fun thing, we're gonna add the tomato sauce.
Yes.
Now am I gonna add all of this? I don't know. I'm gonna go by eye. Yeah, actually this is enough. Okay. So not too much tomato sauce, as you can see, right?
Yes.
Do we have a camera on top? We don't.
Yes.
Oh, we do. Oh my God, that's great.
Oh, it's fancy. Well, this is fancy
It's
stuff.
a
Gabe.
fancy studio, guys. There's like 17 cameras. I mean, it's a lot. So a little tomato sauce, as you can see, not too much, right?
Yes.
And at this point, I want to kind of bring the heat down, and I'm gonna add some broth or water. Actually,
Yes.
this is what my grandmother used to do all the time.
Yes,
Look at this.
go into that bowl.
Yeah, go into the bowl and
Yes.
clean it, right? Or if
right.
you have like a can of tomato sauce, you just want to always kind of use everything. So we're gonna add this, and now. This is, the magic of this is two things. One is time. You need time. Time develops flavors. If I eat this in 20 minutes, it's not gonna taste good. okay?
Correct.
So you need at least, I'm just saying, an hour and a half on the stove to kind of reduce and all the flavors to come together. So you have to have time. The second thing is herbs. I use so much herbs, right? You remember? When, I
well,
cook
all
with
of us,
so
yeah.
much, all of them. It's like all of them. I use so much herbs, and we use that in Italy in general a lot. Fresh herbs, not dry herbs. So we have rosemary, right? We have a bay leaf. It doesn't do anything.
was
We
gonna
like
say, it doesn't
bay leaves don't do anything. We just like to add it.
I
think
he's right.
No, it does. It doesn't do anything. You
I
don't-
disagree. I'm gonna down that hill.
They do nothing.
Nothing. It's like the most useless
They totally
piece of.
do not.
Throw it in for your ancestors.
No. If you literally
My
did.
grandma always did this. Yeah, like-
You really, Carl? You think?
Yes, if
No.
you divide that pot, you put a bay leaf in one and no bay leaf in the other. It
You
will
can
taste
tell.
different. 100%.
I grow bay leaves
100%.
always in my garden. I grow bay leaves in my garden, and a bay leaf roasted chicken is very good. And
what?
Bay leaf underneath the skin as opposed to
fresh
sage.
Yes.
And it's pretty tasty.
And you
Yes.
can tell that it's
Yes,
bay leaf.
Yeah.
it's an underutilized herb.
Nick, why are you nodding yes? You have no idea.
100%.
You're a team bay leaves?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, we're gonna add the bay leaves. Now, two things here. I love juniper berries. If you
Yeah.
have juniper berries at home or you wanna buy it, it's beautiful. Juniper berries and wild boar kind of go hand in hand.
Yeah, friends.
Smells good with gin too.
That's very true. So you can have a little gin and tonic on the side, and that's great.
Sauce, yeah.
And then nutmeg.
Yes.
So to me, nutmeg and juniper berries make this ragù, make this meat taste even more meaty. I don't know what it is, but like it just brings the meat flavor out so well. You don't want to put too much. Here you go. Just
I
enough.
love nutmeg.
Me too. I like to use fresh nutmeg.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that you kind of, you know how much you're using. It's also fresh, which is great.
Yep.
We want to kind of talk about also like spices, like
Yeah.
I feel many times, a lot of times at home we just open the jar, put it in. There is an element of spice. Some you want to toast it before. Also many of them. Others you want to kind of make sure that you bring it with fat. So like red pepper get activated with fat, right? So so there is an element of like, you need to take care of your spices. This is what I'm trying to say. You don't want to kind of go into the cabinet and find the nutmeg that you
like
bought
5
in
years,
1995.
yes,
That's
right,
probably
yeah.
not good. All right. I know it looks good, but it's probably not good. So at this point, you let this cook. You can cover it up with a lid. It's gonna be like 2 hours plus.
Now it's a very gentle simmer. That whole
Very gentle simmer. If it reduces too much, you can add a little bit of broth
Yeah.
or water as you go, and that's kind of what you want. Now this is what kind of ends up happening at the end. You see how reduced it is.
Yes.
Look how beautiful. And I mean the
beautiful.
smell. You can see the carrots. You can see celery. Also. We didn't talk about that, but like I like to taste a carrot and a celery here,
Yes.
so you don't want to do it too
small.
Too
Yeah,
small.
too-
You want to kind of cube it up.
Yeah.
And
I also think too, it's great to see it all the way cooked down for everybody because one of the big mistakes people when they're making a classic, what they think is a bolognese at home, they're just making a meat sauce.
Yeah.
true.
When you look at this, this is reduced so the tomato and everything is all sticking to the meat essentially. It's not. This isn't brothy.
Yeah,
This is
it's not brothy at all. And the color, I mean, you see these, from what we had before, This is a much deeper caramelized
Yeah, that
brown.
brick red.
Oh my God, it's fantastic. Okay.
I'm looking for that garlic.
So we're looking for that. I
want that.
So look at this, beautiful. So at this point, my nonas would always take some milk. And do you ever do that?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
There you go, a
always.
little bit of milk. We can't reduce the milk too much. Warm milk, you just kind of add it to it. And what the milk does, it adds
Lactic
a certain...
love.
Yeah, it it relaxes, it really rounds the whole ragu up. I don't know how to explain it more than, it's this, nice little blanket of sweetness,
Yeah.
Oftentimes we actually use milk to marinate. When we used to go wild boar hunting, we would come back with a fresh wild boar, we would process it, and then the meat, it would actually go into milk to kind of release that gaminess of
of
the
the
meat,
boar.
right? Of
Yeah.
the boar. And so milk is often used with with this kind of meat. Again, if you don't have wild boar, beef, the same process. Especially veal and pork. A little bit milk at the end is just delicious. So while this kind of warms up, we're gonna serve this with a cacio pepe polenta. Right? Where is it? Where are you going? Okay, here you go.
I'm here for you, buddy.
You are so ready for this. I love this. So wild boar ragu, you can do it. Thank you so much. Sure. You can do it with a pappardelle, you can do it with a tagliatelle if you want, you can do it with, even a short pasta extruded. But the classic way of eating this, especially on a weekend, like on a Sunday in a family, is, actually let me put this here, is with a polenta, with a cacio pepe polenta. And I'll tell you how. You brought out the board because you know exactly what
I
we're
know,
doing,
yes.
right?
Yeah. This is one of my favorite things in the world.
Can you pass me, Mike? Oh, here you go. This is good. This is good. I'll use this one here. So we have a polenta. You can get, polenta is basically cornmeal. Right?
Yes.
It's the same thing. So if you don't see polenta, you can actually get yellow cornmeal. You can cornmeal. You can do white cornmeal, right? We have a white
Ritz.
polenta. We have a chestnut polenta. Sometimes you see it in delicious
Yum.
in specialty stores. But there is an instant kind, and then there is an actual cornmeal from scratch. The cornmeal from scratch, the polenta takes a while. It takes a good 30 minutes. Instant polenta, if you're on a instant polenta is great. It's great. Like 15 minutes, you do it, it gets ready, right?
Right. It's just blanched. Essentially,
it's
they just
literally
took the
blanched.
cornmeal and
Yes.
blanched it.
Instant. First I thought it was Easter.
So, sorry. See, this is, it's the accent, it's the accent.
I kept listening. I was like,
And
it's
you're like,
gonna reveal
Easter.
itself.
You're like, yeah,
I'm
that's
like,
fun.
oh, Easter polenta.
All right, so polenta here, we want to add a little bit of butter, and by little I mean a lot. Okay, this is like where the fat here, it's like really important. And then because we're doing a cacio pepe, right, which is cheese and pepper,
Yes.
I like to use a lot of pepper, and that's kind of what we're gonna. Here you go, do it in here. We have salt, and we just let this kind of slowly kind of melt in the polenta. Also, you want to make sure you taste as you go.
Yeah.
Taste as you go.
Right.
Because sometimes we salt, all the time in the kitchen, we salt how many times? 5, 6, 7, And so it's a little bit, and then you taste, you let it go, then a little bit more, you taste as you go. Again, it's, it's a process, right? It's not you just salt it once, so season it once and you're done. You kind of want to try.
As you're stirring that, go ahead,
No,
ask
go
your
ahead.
question.
Do
No,
you wanna
just
do- we never did chew it or screw it, so let's do that.
Oh, yes,
So
we didn't do the questions.
as you're stirring
Yes,
this,
yes.
so chew it or screw it. Screw it is no.
Bad.
Chew it is yes. Adults ordering from the kids menu. Yes or no? Chew it, yes. Screw it, no.
Chew it.
Really?
Okay, if there's judgment in this game, then I'm not gonna do it. I mean,
Give your answer. I'm
I
not
thought,
judging.
There's no
I thought this was a
judgment.
safe zone, okay?
Oh, side eye.
I don't know.
I'm just surprised.
Screw it. No, don't do it. Why would
okay
you?
with a grown-ass man coming in and ordering a grilled cheese off of the kids menu?
If I'm the restaurateur, as long as the credit card goes through, I'll serve you anything you want. But listen, sometimes have I ordered chicken fingers from a kid's menu at a restaurant? I have. Was it the only thing I ordered? No, there was other things. But I was
part of
craving
the
the
taste.
chicken
It was
fingers.
part of the tasting menu.
Right, exactly. Yeah, exactly, the tasting menu. So I've done it. You know what I mean? I've done it.
Then it's a chew it.
Now, if you're on
Okay.
a date and the person orders like fries and a slider and some chicken fingers, then
You're getting another dog.
I would say I'm getting another dog. I would say not screw it, if you know what I mean. Like later on, don't screw it. In fact, leave right away. That's it.
All right. So chew it or screw it.
Yes.
Reading the comments.
Oh, screw it.
Yes.
I don't read any comments, guys. I'm sorry. Although I have to say my following, oh my God, they're so sweet, so sweet. But there has been times where, I get, this chef doesn't know how to cook, or, like, what, this is not how you do it. And I stopped. I stopped reading them. I'm like, why would I? So I don't. What about you guys?
I read everything, but I delete and block people. You're just gonna be a jerk. Like, I don't, you have
Oh
so
my
many choices
God.
that you have in
D&B.
life, right?
It's so true.
D&B.
And your choice is to be a dick on the internet. Of all the choices you have,
You
in
know
the
what?
world,
You're so right.
Right. So just,
Yeah.
I don't need you in my life. Bye.
It's
Yeah,
very
they just,
true.
Like I feel that people that just complain about everything, they're just not happy people. Like it's nothing that you did wrong. It's
Yeah.
what they haven't done.
Yeah, and you know what? I think there is this understanding that, especially, me is not so much, but you guys have done this job on TV like for a long time, and I think people think that just because you expose yourself to the public, that then they have the right of, coming into your life, and by life I mean even on your page or on your websites or your email, and just spill, anything that goes through your mind. And the reality is, no, they don't.
You don't get to.
It's your own space.
Right.
You don't own anybody anything. And, if you want to say sorry no, you say sorry no.
I
That's
am
it.
going to say, though,
Yes.
there have been times where I've read the comments, and if it stings me, like I'm taking it personal, I'm like, why does that bother me? I will ask myself
Oh.
that. Because,
That's a smart question to ask yourself.
Yeah.
Why is this bother? Why is
Because-
this comment from a stranger actually?
exactly.
Yeah.
Because that gives me more information about myself than it does about them. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
I mean,
So-
you're much more, you're much better off than me and
Keep
Michael.
going to those
I mean,
silent retreats, buddy.
Yeah,
Keep
yeah.
going to those silent retreats.
I definitely need some more, some more meditation time.
I think I know the answer to this. Chew it or screw it.
Clinton,
Tell me.
the polenta's under the broiler. I see you.
Oh, by the way, yes, we took the polenta, we put it in the broiler,
It's like the
little
day you
bit
eat
of
that damn
butter.
polenta, I'll kill somebody. I will cut
I'm
somebody
standing
right
here
now.
salivating, not just because you're hot, but because this looks amazing.
Here we go again.
All right. That looks great. Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, here's the last one.
Tell
Chew
me.
it or screw it. The phrase,
Yes.
trust the process.
Oh, no, chew it.
Yes.
Oh,
I mean,
fully.
your whole thing is about trust the process, how this will come together.
Trust the process.
I
I
love it.
think yes, fully. I mean, how many times I want to correct the process based on my ego and, what I think should look like. And it's a battle lost.
Right.
You have to literally go where you're wanted, where it's easy. I think this is the difference between America and Italy, and I have a very interesting approach to this because, half of myself, I'm 40 years old, so 20 years in Italy, 20 years in America. I'm kind of in between a lot. And I think in America, we look up a lot to people who, go and get it, right? You just, get what you want, go into the room and demand and grind.
Yeah.
In Italy, you're like, oh, this is too much. I'm gonna go for lunch, have a little cappuccino, forget about it. I'm not gonna deal with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so we're much better off at kind of letting go and be like, this is not worth it. But here, it's actually, you look up to people
Right.
that actually grinds it. And they're like, oh, you know what? No, I'm gonna make my own destiny. And I think, is there some truth to it? Of course. But I think in life, as I get older, I'm really understanding, you have to go where it's easy.
Dude,
Because
that
if it's
bucket.
difficult, it's just, it's not worth for you. And maybe you don't see the
where
full
you're
picture.
appreciated.
Yeah.
I
Where you
think, too,
appreciate it.
where
Yes, you're right, you're
appreciated.
right.
As all of us, you're much younger than all of us. But the thing I think that is always so interesting about life as you age and stuff is we've all worked very hard our entire lives. But sometimes I take a breath and I'm like, oh God, I need to stop and enjoy this.
yeah.
I need to, it's easy to get caught up in the
climb.
work or the success or the climb, and you just miss things.
Yeah.
And
I think about my 30s. The 30s are the best years of your life. and
Yeah.
I missed them.
You missed them.
practically,
You
because all I
forgot.
did-
You
all I did
forgot.
was work.
Yeah, isn't it crazy?
Yeah.
It's nuts. So.
well, I forgot them, but it wasn't because it was a lot of work. But there were other reasons that caused me to forget
There was
them.
other reasons, wasn't it? All right, so. Oh my God! Look at this, Clinton.
Oh my
Look at
God.
this. All right.
What?
Doesn't that look good?
That looks amazing.
Okay,
Why
so.
have I never done this before? I'm gonna go home and do this.
You absolutely.
100%.
This is actually a fun way to really like. This is a great side dish. Like you can make it ahead of time. You make a little polenta with cacio pepe. You can also use Parmigiano. I mean, we use Parmesan cheese, Parmigiano, but you can use pecorino in it. You can add a little Gruyere cheese if you like. You know, again, this is a dish that really you can look in your fridge. As long as it's not American cheese, nothing against American cheese. But like, as long as it's not American
No
cheese.
Kraft singles?
No Kraft singles. Like, you can really use whatever is left. You know, everybody has those
Look
little
at
pieces.
Carla Hall. Carla Hall, you're about to jump into that.
Those
face
little
first.
pieces is delicious.
I am
Okay, I
literally
got it.
thinking, when are you pouring that?
I'm pouring it right here.
We love you. We could listen to you talk all day, but just serve this food. Literally, just serve this food.
But we have 4.5 hours left. I mean, I thought
Dude,
that was the
this
deal.
looks too good. You can't
All
make
right.
us wait like this.
So this is how we're gonna do it. Should I play it right here?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, because you have the camera there.
Yeah.
So in Italy, you serve this on a board. And you usually use a wooden board. Is there something? Let's do.
There you go.
Let's use like this one right here. I like
Okay.
this one. Oh, yeah, that's for that.
This one will probably work
And
good
so
for
you
this.
take the polenta here, and look what we're gonna do. We're gonna kind of like.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Keep that brown goodness intact.
Uh-huh. And you kind of want to, you know, save all of this. Here you go. Look at that. That's beautiful. Now, I like to add, yeah, thank you so much. You're so sweet. I want to add a little bit of Parmesan cheese to it.
Oh, God.
This is so nice. All right. And then you have our ragu. And
This one's kind
Yep.
of a spoony.
this is perfect. So you're going to take this and you kind of make a well.
That's my
And you
portion.
make a well. That's your portion right here. And you make a little well right here. Again, this is a very rustic. My grandmother used to serve it with this long piece of olive wood in the middle of the table, really. And some people in the north of Italy, they actually use just the wooden table that it's on.
They just pour right
you
on
just
the
pour
table.
it on the wooden table. That's kind of how
Oh my
you know how it
God.
is. So you kind of use this. This is a very rustic dish. This is a beautiful, fun presentation. And then I like to finish with a little bit of pepper.
Yes.
There you go. And then we're gonna do, if you want, you can do a little cheese on top, but otherwise, a little bit of parsley on top.
Oh my God,
And
Gabe, that's
then
so
you
beautiful.
have, we'll do a little bit of
The old drizzle.
extra virgin olive oil, right? Good extra virgin olive oil. So, at this point, do we taste in this?
Yes!
In this
Are
show,
you
we don't. I forgot.
Yeah, we have a studio audience of about 5.
Okay.
They are
All right.
like,
So we get spoons. At this point, this is a very communal,
my God.
communal experience. We get spoon. I want some more cheese on here. Here you go.
Did you get some?
You took them all.
All right, this is gonna be hot, okay? So careful on that. Here you go. And this is the communal
you.
part. Everybody get a spoon,
thank you.
and you just want to make sure you get some of everything
bit of this,
basically.
little bit of that.
little bit of polenta, a little bit of ragu.
Cheers.
Oh, sorry.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers to all of you. I mean, this takes me right home, man. Right home. Right home.
I got to tell you, it was so worth hunting that New Jersey boar
I'm
this
telling
morning.
you.
I'm gonna go wrestle a board to the ground, and that's what I do.
Oh,
That's what you call it?
Lincoln, we're made for each other. Let's see each other after the show.
First of
We're gonna
all,
go
My
wrestle
husband might
wild
be
board.
listening to this. I just have to say, Damon, that's all right. We're still cool, babe.
I'm about to piss Michael off right now because I'm gonna do this.
What are you gonna do?
Close my eyes.
No, we're going to have the moment of whatever you call them.
Why you're not having seconds? You didn't like it?
No, I loved it. I was just,
Everybody's
I'm
here
trying to
sitting in, you just
respect
gotta-
the process. You
Isn't
are
this good, though?
You are so
And you can get the rosemary in there.
Yeah.
You know, the beauty, I can really get the bay leaf.
you're such a
The bay leaf really makes it all
really
difference
really
in here.
bounces around
Love
the
it.
palate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
back and forth.
You know, I want to say something
Bailey.
real quick before we do our giveaway and
Wow.
everything. You're a terrific teacher, and it's really beautiful to watch you cook. It's just it's such a joy, and you get the food on yourself like a good Italian. But you're just really enjoyable to watch cook. I could watch you cook all day.
Thank you.
And this is incredibly
Incredible.
delicious. Carla's having a moment.
It's so
Thank
good,
you, Michael.
Gabe.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. Thank you
No,
so much.
I love you so much.
I mean, I
You're-
could have done hot dog with Brussels, sauerkraut and mustard, but
doing that next
today we just made a little wild boar section.
It's
You know,
anything goes.
you actually, the first thing you say at the beginning was make the dish that made you want to become a chef. Didn't you say that?
I did say that. Yeah.
And so this was really like, I remember it was the process for me. It was like going hunting, getting the wild boar, I love traditions and a lot of processes. And so the ritualistic part of it. And so that to me, the Sunday, the flavor of it, the slowing, the time that it takes to make this, it's really what kind of brought the passion of food. Right. Because it kind of, I'm sure for all of us, brings some memories of something.
Yeah.
Maybe it's your mother's sauce, maybe it's the cheese and the polenta, maybe it's the Trinity of
or something.
Yeah, whatever. It just brings it up. So
I just hope more and more people get to see you cook because I think you're really great at what you do.
Thank you,
the intensity of the flavors. I also think that the char from the cheese that you get a little bit of that bitterness underneath all of the richness is beautiful. The textures.
So if people listening or watching want more Gabe in their lives, how do they find you?
How do they find me? I was going to make an appropriate comment.
Don't give them your home address. Maybe like an
corner
Instagram
of Quincy Avenue and Metropolitan. Usually that's where I am. TV doesn't pay well anymore. I want everybody to know. So we have to hustle, and sometimes that's what we gotta do. But no, kidding aside. Of course, Instagram, we're always there, Chef Gabe Bertaccini. But otherwise, we spend a lot of time on the network together and, really kind of sharing a great time.
But I follow you on it. You always post some really fun recipes and things on Instagram and food pics.
Yes. Again,
Do we have a good one?
The food I do is very much, the food that evoke memories and family.
Yeah.
And so, some people call it rustic. I say it's very homey. It's very family. So that's it.
So today we're giving away. You have a knife from Mezzameister.
I do. A great knife, an 8-inch.
8-inch.
Don't.
You're such a show. Hey, that's all.
Oh my God!
You're gonna go to the bucket, pick a name. Just say the first name and where they're from, in case.
Oh my God!
Don't say the last name.
Who are these?
Watch this.
These are all the people that watch us?
Yeah.
All the people who have just put their names. There are more
No
people
way.
More people watch this. Yeah.
There are more people who have signed up and subscribed, right?
This is crazy.
So
yes, subscribe.
You're just going to give their first name and where they're from.
Michael Symon. I'm kidding. Okay, we are going to give this beautiful knife to Melissa. Right?
What did I just say to you? First name and where they're from.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay. You can do it again. We're okay.
I don't listen. I talk. So I don't listen. I'm not a good listener. Melissa M. from. Okay, you have to help me with this.
Fredericksburg.
Where is that? Melissa, where is that? Where is that?
Somewhere in Washington, right?
Washington?
Yes, outside of Fredericksburg,
Virginia.
Frederick, Maryland, Fredericksburg, Virginia.
Oh my God. Melissa, thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. We'll get the knife to you, and I hope you don't get any stalkers now that I see your last name on air. So we'll do that. But thank you, thank you.
Gabe.
All right.
Thanks, Gabe. We love having you.
Ready to go?
Yeah, we're going to go. You keep eating. That's going to take us out.
All right. Keep watching. The next 3.5 hours, we'll be right back.
Fabulous day, everybody. Thank you so much,
Bye.
Gabe. You're the best, man.
Bye.
Chewed up.
Thanks for tuning in to Chewed Up. And thanks to our sponsor, Frontgate, for making the show possible. Special thanks to Fresh Direct for providing the groceries on today's episode. New episodes drop every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. To subscribe, snag recipes, and dig into all the extra fun, head to chewedupshow.com or just find Chewed Up Show on YouTube and wherever you get your podcasts. Now go make a mess in your own kitchen.